I'm just saying because a lot of guys hating on these young guys because they're getting so much money. And I'm talking about it's guys without record deals that's getting money that people done sold 20 million records, ain't even got a tenth of the money they got, man, because they getting so much money for features. Because one of my guys just wanted to do a feature with Lil Durk, and they told him like $200,000-$300,000. Like most rappers from the 80s and 90s ain't got no $200,000-$300,000. He getting this just to go in there and spit 16 bars. So a lot of guys be hating on these cats, man. And I just told my message to them. I was on another podcast, and I just said, hey, man, y'all making all this money. With how y'all doing? I said, imagine if y'all came together, how much money y'all can make. And that's the message. They understand. And a lot of these cats, man, I know some of the most ruthless people in the world. Like, it's some people that really kill. They real killers. Just because you kill somebody don't make you a killer. Right. I know some real killers. And they some of the funniest, most intelligent people in the world. Yep. It's crazy, man. Like if you didn't know and you just size them up, you'd be sadly mistaken. So I'm saying that to say that it's a lot of these cats that's promulgating this image, but that's not really who they are. It's not really who they are. So if I can encourage one of those guys to squash a beef with somebody that they have, I want to use as an example. There's a guy we've very close to this day. We was getting grand theft money together, and I caught him doing something wrong one time, and it was justification for other actions, violent actions, and I just didn't do it. I just didn't do it because I didn't, and that guy turned out to be one of my biggest adversaries. I mean, on the team, he came to be one of my biggest supporters, man. Like. It's just incredible, man. Like some stuff be so minute, man. And I say the best thing in the world is an understanding, because as long as you have an understanding, it's impossible to have a misunderstanding. And a misunderstanding how the graveyard got started. So if these lot of guys learn how to communicate, man, put your ego down for 1 second. Even you got to pick it back up after y'all sit down and talk as men, man. And it's a book I read called The World's Greatest Salesman. I think that's the name of it. And it speaks about, it says a person that's, I'm paraphrasing, a person that's hard to deal with today might be a pleasure to deal with tomorrow. So these are the messages that I want to put out here to the universe. You don't have to be a rapper. This just people that's beefing for no reason, man. Like the gang chiefs. I don't know how other gangs. I just know like the gang chiefs in Chicago. They all cool. They ain't at each other. They ain't each other because you a vice lord and I'm growth and development, or I'm a Latin king and you a Satan disciple or so whatever. They not at each other. So let that be imagery for you guys too, man. You guys are beefing because this guy say he this and you say you that, but the Chiefs, they ain't even beefing.
My last question to you, Keith, is when you came out, man, and you were released, how did that feel when you were back on these doggone streets again as a free man after dealing with your tribulation and having all of that behind you?
Well, it really wasn't behind me because they appealed my decision. I still had to go and beat them again.
God damn.
Yeah, I mean, the feds, they don't play fair. So I didn't cooperate with them, so why would they want to see me go from 42 years to 10 years? Why? I mean, I didn't help them. You got guys that help them that don't get 10 years. So they had a hard on for me. But I was really spooked because in my mind, I'm thinking like, man, these people done appeal my decision. I'm back on the streets, then if they take me back off, niggas gonna think I came out here setting people up. That's what they gonna be thinking. Because they already like, how the hell you come home anyway? They thought they saw a ghost. But man, hey man, God is real. I'm here because God showed favor on me, because he know I can hold the responsibility of changing somebody just by just being me. I ain't even got to say nothing. You just watch and observe how I move and groove, and you can say, damn, I ain't got to do this, I ain't got to do that, and I'm not promulgating negativity. It was a beautiful feeling when I initially won. I was walking on clouds for 2 or 3 weeks because it was, my out date was 2035. 2031 was good time, and I came home in 2007. And without any cooperation, no sealed indictments, none of the stuff that, no funny business, man. So if anybody respect the game, man, you got to respect me, man, because I stayed 10-toe down through the whole flick. I'm flipping the script with the proving that the hustle transferable, and I'm still the plug. Player legitimately utilizing game. You know what I'm saying? So game is to be sold and not told. It's to be bought and not taught. For a fee and not for free.
Come on now.